Okay, we're back at it. Hello, Aspity. Just wanted to say hi. I think we're off to Grace right now. Let's see how she's doing around there. Yeah, something is happening at the cemetery. Oh, Murky! Let's talk to Murky first. Hi.
And they lived happily ever after, and horribly ever before.
Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyway. No longer friends with whom? Grace. Why? She's killing herself, Grace is. She doesn't care. Killing herself? She talks to the dead for real, touches them with her head, but it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done, but she won't listen. And how is it done? Like there's a different way? There is another way. I can show you. Come on, just walk with smaller steps. Wait a second, I want to check on Grace first. Oh, Grace.
I seem to hardly cast a shadow anymore.
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you can talk to the dead? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. Alright, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with. Otherwise, they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. Can you let me talk to my father? It hurts me. Clara said I only have enough strength for 3 or 4 more conversations. After that, I may die. I see. I'll leave you be then. Yeah, we're not, gonna endanger Grace just to talk to our father. Nuh-uh. Yeah, I won't waste that girl's life to touch his ghost. Talking to the dead is killing Grace. Murky knows another way to meet with a dead man, a less cruel one. Tai Chi, Khan. Alright. Okay, Murky, let's go.
What's there about you to like? Nothing. So, I don't. Nuh-uh.
So? You said you'd show me how to talk to the dead. Yes, I know a different way. Let's go then. Just go slow. I've got short legs, and I can't run. Why can't you run? It's not polite. Not polite? Yes, it makes the earth mad. It's alive after all. Well, that all makes sense now. Let me carry you. Aww, he's carrying her over here.
I didn't do it. Don't look at me like that.
Here, I guess. Here. Do you often come here alone? Aren't you scared? Shh! Listen to Swivery grow. Swivery? We need Swivery and Twire, a blade of each kind. It's pretty. Will these ones do the trick? Yes, these are the right blades. Magic enough. So what do we do now? Go ahead then. Talk to him. How? I thought you wanted to teach me. What am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it really hard. Close your eyes tight, too. It'll happen. Ugh, kids. What did I expect? I knew nothing good would come of this. I did not lie. I did not. I don't need you. Nuh-uh. At all. It's my own fault for taking a kid too seriously. What is there about you to love? I don't want to. Nuh-uh. I'm not imposing myself onto you. Where are the herbs? I can hear them, but I can't see them. Is it swivery? Sure is. I'm a pro. There we go. Okay. Back home. Okay, again. I've carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but now it's become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. In return, I give you some of my grief. Three, 6. What you giving me with this thing? A couple of nice dreams. Alright, I'll give you, what would you like? Some rest. I don't believe Stock truly takes me for a patricide. He can't be that stupid. Oh yes, he can. Let's go this way. Oh wait, children. Oh wait, just one kid. Why aren't you running away? Aren't you scared? Boo! Of course I'm scared, but I'm a brave man. I have bone legs, see? I'm a clay wench. I cannot walk, but whoever sees me runs away in fear. You should run away too. Isn't it boring just sitting here in one place? I'm not bored. Clay wenches don't get bored. How do you know so much about them? You're ruining it. Run away already. Ugh, I can't even stomp my foot. I'll bite you. Okay, okay. Strange. She left her bones here. The woman. Oh, missed an herb. Well, I already have a lot. Wait. Is this the right... Yeah, it is. It is the right place. Hi, Stock.
The seam must not split.
Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses? I'll be damned. You shaved your head. Preparing to become a monk? Or a soldier? Yesterday I was told you had killed your father. And you immediately believed it. That's not far from the truth, Burak. I'm 2 seconds away from breaking your jaw. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril, and you were too busy elsewhere. He believed, truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles. And, as always, he was right. Take a breath, calm down, and explain. What peril? What do you know? No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive. But you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Lara said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles. But I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Burak. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Lara's right. You are stupid. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Burak. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere then. Learn whatever it is you learn there. Here you have no place. And if the king tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. You're hysterical, man. You're barely making sense.
No. This town can't give birth to a murderer.
So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stack. He was wrong about you. Or he was not entirely right, at least. What got into him? You should let him speak for himself. I already did. If you ask me, the man's losing his marbles. Were you already offered your father's inheritance, cub? Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. You're too late. I've already accepted what I must do. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. I'm sure he had his reasons. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him. But even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. That's terrible, but I'd make the same call in his shoes. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose that is true. But Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. Peace only lasts until the next war.
You look unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm coughing here. Ruben is an idiot. Yep. The poor orphan took the rustling herbs for the voices of the dead. I don't have it in me to even get mad, but I do have a pocket full of herbs now. Mother Bodo caressed your step, Yargachin. Have some coin. We've collected it. There's a lot. Tell them to let us into the warren. We're scared. The warren? You mean the dormitory? It's foul, cramped, suffocating, too high, too concrete, but safe. What are you running from? The clay demon? Why speak of it? Evil is coming, Yargachin. You know it too. Inside lives Taya, overseer Taijik's daughter. She can protect us from any evil. No harm will befall the place where Mother Superior lives. What evil? Tell them to let us in. Fat Vlad will listen to you. Take the money. Just tell him yourself. All right, give it to me. I'll try. How much did they give me? Quite a lot, I bet. What do you want? I need to talk to a certain girl. Pathologic. Do you know her? If you want to bother someone, go do it at the pub. Or are you looking for trouble? We can help you out. Maybe we can strike a deal. 100 coins right now. Go ahead and offer them to Fat Vlad if you're so smart. He's got plenty of room for coins. The man shits money. As for me, I like my head attached to my shoulders, thank you very much. So get out of here. Enough talk. Fat Vlad, huh? That's a thought. You good, kids? My dad didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell them to get off me. Even if he did, it wasn't your fault. What are you gawking at? Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. So now you want to stone him to death? He started it. There's a bit too many of you and only one of him, don't you think? He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad is called Whitebeard. Ask him. I'd rather ask you. That's 'cause he's a drunk. He gets smashed and attacks people. He raised a hand against my mom last year. A son does not answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or another, we'll get him. Go get his father if you want, but leave the kid alone. I won't tell you twice. Yeah, scram, kids. Great. With this item, I give you some of my luck, I guess? People say I have that in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now, what shall you give me? Courage. Apple. Oh, that's good. Alright, I'll come back when I'm less sick. And we'll talk to Vlad and Capella.
A sound steward doesn't fear mice. He doesn't fear anyone.
You're a restless soul, Master Burak. Or have you come around to my plan? I need to get into the dormitory. What for, if I may ask? There are people who want to move in there. No good, no good. It's crammed full as it is. 5,000 souls are no joke, my boy. Well, I personally want to get inside too. There's no need for you to visit the dormitory, my boy. No need at all. It's my domain. I know what I'm talking about. What's going on in there? The rabble rebels, my boy. The rabble rebels. Working people are easily aroused, quick to abandon their humanity and turn into rabid beasts, for that's what they are. It's fine though. They'll come around. But as long as they're rowdy, I keep them locked tight. It will boil over. This is not the first time. Perhaps it's time you started paying them. Don't tell me how to run my business, my boy. I like you. For now. Don't show me your teeth and I won't have to show you mine. Yours are sharp. I know that. You have no idea what you're talking about, Burak. What did they tell you about the dormitory? That it's a prison? I built that behemoth of a bunkhouse after the wooden town burned down. They're crammed together in there? Well, they weren't before. It's tight because they're breeding. Do people breed when their conditions are poor? No. They die out. They'd have more space if they did, but they don't. Am I making my point clear? Fine, let's drop the subject. I can't reach Taya for now. Now over to Capella. Save. She lives right over here. Although, we've got something interesting happening over here. Hey, Uncle, dig a hole for us, will you? What for? We need it. This is actually hard work. What would be my reward? A burial gift. Everyone gets to take something away from a funeral. That's why we're holding it. Are you burying a cat? Yeah, no, not a cat. Then whom? Just the 8th. Huh? The 8th what? Well, the previous 7 are already pushing the daisies, and nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes are shallow. I guess shallow ones are allowed. Alright, I'll dig you a hole. Well, we did it. I really don't know. Oh, Yulia. There we go, it rendered. Well, that was strange. Hi, Yulia.
There are unseen threads snaking through the tumult that the world seems made of.
Yulia Yuricheva. And you are? Artemy Burak, a doctor. How can I help you? Just straight to flirting. What can you do? Little in the way of medicine. I'm a mathematician specializing in spatial calculations. The finite element method. I doubt you'd be interested. You're not a local, right? Of course. I arrived at Simon Kine's request to lay out the roads and plan the town's development. Huh. Our town doesn't look like it was planned by a mathematician. The Kines had a rather unusual notion of how they wanted the town's routes planned. They believed the routes of choice influence people's mood, their soul state. I found the challenge intriguing, if a bit insane. A bit? The Kines are completely off their rocker. Well, they have built the polyhedron, haven't they? There it is. I was even allowed to ascend it, though I wasn't allowed inside. The cathedral, the crucible, the Stillwater, all those buildings are machines that work with the same idea. What idea? When a person finds themselves in a relatively enclosed space, it influences their inner state in a certain way. It's no secret. The kinds are trying to create buildings that enhance spiritual growth. As in? Well, we're moving to the field of philosophy now, not my area of expertise. But as far as I can tell in their eyes, humans aren't paragon of animals, but rather larvae. They believe the human spirit is a spring to be stretched, their favorite image. Why stretch it? To make people desire new things, weird things, things beyond their limits. Does that really demand making the roads so confusing? Well, I guess she did design the town, but it's the kinds that are to blame anyway. I can hear steps. Are the children still walking away? Huh. Yeah, we like Yulia. I like Yulia. Hi, Capella.
The blood of the town is not a figment of our imagination, nor does it involve step rights. People are the blood of the town.
You are Artemi Burak. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Are you Olgimski's daughter? Yes. My name is Victoria, but friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. Really? How did you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things, sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. Are you talking about clairvoyance, or what? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it. Or I imagine a situation and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer father put papers into years ago. A powerful gift, if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful. Not with me. Not like my mother. She could see at will, although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I'd like such a gift myself. Mother said it would pass. I'll either see by my own will or lose it entirely. Better to lose it then. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kaina, Katerina Saburova, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are always soon astonished. Astonish me then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not. I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemi Burak. I thought this must be about the murders, but you are no murderer. What does that all mean? You're asking me? I have no idea.
I feel a current in my veins. This must be the illumination Mother shined with.
Why have you come? Are you looking for my brother, perhaps? Or do you want me to ask something of my father? Your brother? Why would I? I don't know. He seems to do business with everyone, knows everything. As for the family business, he, well, deals with step people. That's why father is often angry with him. Why would he be angry about that? Brother acts against father's will. Your kin make up most of father's workforce, but he doesn't treat them well. So brother argues with him, but father hates to be challenged. He says he'll disinherit my brother. Making you the heiress, right? Wrong! Mother never wanted that, and father honors her will. Still does. Another family torn apart. Your brother, is he home? I think he's in the Broken Heart now, in the Earth District. Actually, he frequents the place, ever since Mother died. Don't despair. Even a torn family can be sewn back together. Sometimes grief can be the common thread.
A vagrant has bestowed her crude grace upon the Saburovs.
Did something happen? You look worried. I want to ask you something. Go ahead. He wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Are you all going to die soon? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together sometimes, or in twos or threes. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. Go on, please. I'll do my best. Your father was shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth, petty lies and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild it and conduct it in the future. A fisher of men. Never know he had that in him. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Well, guess I'll keep an eye on you all. Father believed that the children on this list are the key to the town's future. Guess I should keep an eye on them in the future. Olgimsky's heir spends his days in a pub called the Broken Heart. Okay. It's Victoria. Guess in this version of the story she was a redhead. Very pretty. A schmauder! 35. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I got a schmauder! This is the best! Yay! Oh god, I really want to save my game now. Where can I save my game? In the town hall. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, just for kicks. With this, I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now, and who will help us? Who will treat our injuries or deliver children? You're a surgeon, you can do all that. So have some of our hope, and hope often leads to love. I haven't carried this item for long. There's little of me in it. Still, have some of my warmth. Oh, wow! That's a big boost. Saburov sure seems ready to take up the reins of power. It's about time, if you ask me. Why is that? Because you can't trust people, that's why. The rule of the three families was about trust, in each other and in the townsfolk. The damned nobles trusted people to govern themselves. And the people? They are unruly beasts. They don't respond to kindness, only strength. In my experience, people respond better to kindness. Our rulers were kind and lenient. Where did it get us? Yesterday blood flowed like water and a woman was burned to death at the Bone Steak lot. Trust? Pah! Leniency leads to corruptions. What we need is someone who can keep the rabble in check. It wasn't kindness that killed those people. Where do you think you're going, buddy? I'm here on important business. Everyone is here on important business. I'm not here to join the watch. I don't give a damn. Wait for your turn like everyone else. Get off my case. Saburov is here. Ooh. Let's save our game before we talk to him.
There's a twinge in my chest. Could it be conscience?
Oh, it's you. We made you a prime suspect yesterday, by mistake. Sorry, that was rash. You were too convincing a suspect. But I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable. Did you find my father's murderer? I heed no investigation. There's no organized search. I hold no official post here in case you had any illusions on that part. My power is that of reputation. Traditionally, our family enforces order in the town on the rare occasions that it's broken. And those are rare, believe me. This is a peaceful little town. I know, a village, and you're the sheriff. Spare me the sarcasm, Borak. Let's get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murderer's found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Do I make myself clear? Good thing some smart people told you about that. Anything else I can help you with? My house is locked. Do you have the key? The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest, and that of the committee. The investigation that doesn't exist. Great. You may have the key. That house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. Even though you'd love to. Ooh. I would put Saburov on nerves, honestly. What? No, Yulia. She's not nerves. Well, I guess where else would we put her? I have the key to my home now. Let's go home then. We could go to Khan. Well, we can always take the boat later. Oh, my dog is snoring again. Can you hear it? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Alright. Oh my god, she's so loud. Off to our house. Ooh. Oh god. Why can't I leave?
My blood is getting thicker in a quiet house.
Jesus Christ.
It's not lost, is it? Neither will you be.
Oh my god. This place is hella haunted. God. What the hell is happening? Oh, Mark Martel. That's his voice. Scuffle! Ah, shit, durability. Ew.
do not fear death, and neither should you. Death, to a doctor, is but a partner in conversation, a constant wit.
I found a spare key, but these key thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it gets stolen. And do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. VO.
This of all work, even
Should
when
probably
we
keep that.
succeed. It is not old age or
VO. Vlado Gimski? I have a key to a secret factory building. Handy. I can't always sleep at other people's places after all.
what comes after it that worries me.
This house has been defiled. I don't want to live in a place where his blood was spilled. But leaving empty-handed doesn't sound like a good idea either.
I am instead beset by the thought that I might fail to pass on my role. Make haste, son. I truly need you. Your loving father, Isidore Burr.
Oh, there's nothing here. Is it herbs? Sure enough. Oh, ash and swish. It's my favorite herb. Oh, Jesus. Clara?
White birds are killed, yet black cats are beloved.
I came to pay my last respects to your father. Don't force me out. Did you know him? I didn't. He was already dead when I arrived. Why did you come then? I want to understand him. Why? I talk to people a lot, and they said a lot of good things about your father. Talking to people is my greatest skill, you know. They open up and turn from puppets to actual living humans. Are you going to live here now? Live here yourself if you want. Cloak. Bandage, yes. Tourniquet. Oh shit, I have no space. Well, the tourniquet is kind of shit, so... Oh well, instead of a bloody bandage, yeah. Most definitely. Tinctures! Oh, the tinctures are good. Fuck, but... Discarded name. Soap. Yeah. I don't need these. Okay, let's leave. Well, hello, Bachelor.
Blood, tissue, and sinew. Peel them away, and they conceal a rather simple diagram.
Why are you here? Wrong question. Why are you here? Well, I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. You won't like it in there. Really? Why? Something is wrong in there. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even your unkind permission will do. But if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. Go ahead then, examine the place. And if you can explain what's going on here, be so kind as to tell me too. And by the way, what is this strange mold, I guess? Is it mold? That thing your house is covered in. The houses often get scabs around these parts. I don't know. Never seen those before. And he's gone. Yeah, there's scabs all over. Oh, and over here as well. Oh. I think it's... Yep. This place is infected now. You can see it in the air. I'm still hungry? Jeez. Artemis. Oh, would you look at that setup. The house is all sick. Must be shingles. Verochka had shingles last year. Mom thought it would be the coughs, but then the doctor said it was just shingles. Rash shingles. Got it from a cat. That's what he said. But the house isn't alive. Who told you that? All the houses are alive around here. Come on. It's made of stone and wood. Nuh-uh. They can breathe and talk. For real. Don't you believe me? Of course I believe you. Well, the house did talk to me on the inside, like in my father's house. So... Okay. It does seem rough to the touch. Have you tried? They say it is. Even if it doesn't look it. Looks greasy though. It's like that saying, what was it? Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone. Yeah, that one. Only I always thought it was talking about the road, less taken and such. Rough means a hard choice. Smooth, taking an easy path. And we all know where those lead, right? Right. I really should leave this place. Breathing this soot can't be healthy, right? Sure, no need to take pointless risks. Doesn't bode well. Okay, then to the left. I mean, do I really need this shitty scalpel? No. I already have one.
They claim it's healthy, but the taste is unbearable.
Your face seems vaguely familiar, but I'm positive we've never met before. What is your business? I'm the son of Visitor Burak. My name is Artemis. You have my condolences, and my envy. Envy? Why? You were lucky to have a father like him. Indeed. Isidore respected you as a person. He indulged your desire to walk your own path, and has never forced you to follow his footsteps. Never tried to produce a carbon copy of himself. How can you know that? When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots. But he always said that this was the only way for you to come to truly love your people. Through choice, not blind necessity. I see great love and wisdom in that. You seem to be well informed. My position in the family forces me to keep tabs on everything that happens in our sad little town. You don't seem too happy with that. Right you are. Familial obligation is a sore spot for me. I'd pay good money to never have to think about it again. To me, it's a very important principle. With a father like yours, I don't see how could you say otherwise. Your father is the most influential person in the town. If we disregard the Kynes and the Saburovs, one could say my father controls this town as closely as he controls his fat purse. Sadly, he's content with the current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already in motion, but let us speak of something else. You're right, though. The current power balance should be challenged. I'm saying this as a son of the kin.
Every little makes a mickle.
Fancy a drink? I found a note in a key in Father's house, signed V.O. Were you the one who granted him access to a factory cellar? So you found it. I hope you had enough sense not to mention it to my father. Also a V.O., who happens to own the factory, all its cellars and all its workers. Whoa, you rebelled against your father. How did it happen? My dear Artemy, I appreciate that you're a straightforward man, so I'll be honest with you. Your people, or rather, what's left of them, the whole community called the kin, they all but belong to my family. To my father, the kin are a commodity, the workforce for the Bull Enterprise. Father told me it's more like slavery. Oh, I quite agree. Well, you should know that I don't condone my esteemed father's methods, and I will rule the Bull Enterprise one day. As an insightful and assiduous owner, I would like to create a more productive and efficient foundation for our industrial empire. Do you understand? Not quite. I would like to revive the kin and its dignity. I'm fond of your traditions. They are unusual, almost miraculous. I don't believe in mysticism, but one has to accept the obvious facts. So I chose to give your father an opportunity to study some of them. So you're a philanthropist, huh? No, I'm a selfish man, acting entirely in his own interest. Slave labor is inefficient, for one. The kin are dying out under these unbearable work conditions. I don't want to be the owner of a ruined and broken, well, asset, robbed of any will to flourish. Pardon my cynicism. You sound insincere. Brown wire costs 3 times as much today. I see. Well, I do have a lot of it. I'll have enough money for the gun now. Should I have bought something? No. Let's get ourselves a gun, yeah! Let's get him. Ooh, let's use our blood. Herbs? Herbs? Herbs. Hee. Gun. Yes! We have a gun now! You! We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship into our factory house. That is our home. Oh yes, this is nice. It's my favorite place. It is all mine to use and tidy up. Hey, Sticky. Oh my god, is he making sugar? I mean, not sugar, but like... Hi.
I know my nerves can only take so much.
I didn't touch anything. The hell? What's going on here? Well, I'm not leaving. You got that? I got it. Are you catching rats or something? Why are you yelling at me? Old man and I, we used to do a lot of stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt. Made extracts myself. You think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. What is that thing on the table then? Did you make it all by yourself, No need to be nasty. Well, if you're the nice one here, go ahead and kindly tell me how you got in. Easy. Someone needs to work the machine after all, while the old man walks the step. So I volunteered. Our kind doesn't get keys. Our kind doesn't need keys. What is this machine anyway? It's a mixer. Old man used to make medicine here. Like tinctures, I think he called it. Extracts. From all kinds of gross stuff. So you know how to operate it. For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? And I'll do anything. Just don't make me go. All right, you little house imp. Stay. There's enough room for both of us here. Oh, sticky. What? I don't have... Grr. Yes!
There's
Ooh. Tumblr human. Oh my god. Okay, what voice do we give him? Holy shit. I hear you now. Speak, but waste no breath. I remember you, Tumblr toy. You used to pretend you were alive when I was little. Now, he would have said, "This place is our true home. One can work here." Yes, home is where your work is. You can sleep here. I can store my things here, not like I can carry everything around. You can perform operations here, and of course, make medicines. Without being disturbed by anyone. Live here, son. Live here and continue our work. This place is yours now. Here you can do anything. Like speaking to my childhood toy. The alembic works, golden hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Olmar's? Of course, it's a tincture made from herbs. Correct. Tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. The steppe has graced us with its wondrous herbs. Twire, the queen of plants, swivery, ashen swish, white whip. Tell me, what's so good about them? They can uncover the symptoms of a disease. Correct. They reveal the symptoms of a disease and improve immunity. How would you make a tincture? With clear water, no ethanol. Steppe herbs are too delicate. Unente. Clear water and 2 different herbs. You can find both here. Look in the cabinet. Make a single Olmar for a start. Becara. This place is well stocked. You've always been thrifty, old man. Tutorial time. Our mom has some sort of wicked disease, doctor. Can you give my little sister something to keep her safe? She's a frail one. This September is truly foul. Just don't let your mother get close to her while she's sick. Our place is cramped. We can't make her sleep in the street, can we? Let's take a look at your sister. Good. Now let's get down to curing people. What always comes first? We need to determine which layer hides the sickness. Correct again, but you are forgetting something. Pain. Pain is our great ally. It reminds us we're still alive. It drives us to action. However, when a patient is in unbearable pain, we cannot uncover which layer has come out of balance. Of course, we must keep the pain in check. You're better off without preparing Olmars that relieve pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine and you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine if it lets you avoid making cuts. I'll stick to morphine. It is time for the most important part. Do you remember what a meta is? I do. It is one of the 3 layers in the body. How do the ulmers and different herbs correspond to these layers? Every combination of herbs is linked to a single layer. Let's say you're making an ulmer from 2 herbs. How do you know which color you will get? One of the herbs decides. You will learn the properties of herbs in due time. Only this way you will understand how things are connected. Grab more herbs and water. Prepare an ulmer of every color. Go in blind for now, and the herbs will reveal themselves to you. Try again and again. That is how you learn to link things together. 3 tinctures, 1 of each color. I'll try. This will probably get me, I don't remember. This is getting white. This is going to be orange? No. This is going to be orange. An ulmer of every color is linked to a specific layer. Tell me now. It can only reveal the symptoms on that layer. Correct. However, there is a catch. What do you think it is? A single symptom may be connected to several layers at once. Yes, your job is to eliminate all the wrong possibilities. Yet every single tincture I give the patient hurts them. That is so. You have to keep an eye out for pain levels. It is time to act, son. Uncover the symptoms. Determine which layer is out of balance. Do your best to use as few ulmers as possible. You have everything you need. I'll be careful. Now you know which layer the illness is hiding in. It's time to administer antibiotics. A single one, right? Yes. You can only administer a single one. Antibiotics are harmful, as you know. You'll learn to make your own, but later. For now you can use pills. There should be a stash around here somewhere. Choose the correct one. I know. See, that wasn't so hard. Soon you will remember everything. You'll make a great healer, a healer I will be proud of. I'm so sorry you won't be around to see it, Father.
I'll take you to your end. Tend, mend, friend.
Hello? Anyone in there? Can you hear me? For a moment you just stood there. Feeling bad, maybe? The air's thick here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. I was just remembering, Father. So, does it work now? The alembic? It does. What about the big one? I'll fix it too. Would you like me to look for scrap metal? What do you need to fix it? Cogs and stuff? I'll need a special toolkit for it. Oh, you can find toolkits in shops, but rarely. But it's doable. But I don't think anyone's selling one now. But if I see one, I'll let you know. Well, I haven't seen a single toolkit anywhere over these past few days. So if you find one, let me know. Yeah. I'll keep this here. I'll keep the leash here. Keep the gloves. And a tincture. I should keep the water here as well. Wait. And the
Don't
herbs.
spit into the wind. For your own sake. if nothing else.
9, 1. We can make a lot of the same tincture. Keep this here. And all my herbs. Should we sleep? Just for a little bit?
I know the lines too. How else could I find my way around all the attics, and the cellars, and those twisty yards?
Okay, stop. Don't be afraid. We're all on the same side for now, aren't we? What is there to be afraid of? We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but you still do it. You make sure we live. There are 7 of you, but there was an 8th on the list. Where is he? Here, for now. He's the Udurg. Is he behind that door? We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious too. What's behind the door? We don't know, and neither will you. We can't enter yet, nor do we want to. No one does. Why is the 8th nameless? Because he's the Udurg. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will be. I want to go back. Why linger? Don't get sidetracked. You have a duty. You have the list. Go back. Who are you? We're watching, observing. No time for games now. We must watch. Watch what? Which of them will enter the door first? I think it will be the older girl, not the boy in the collar. Relax, I'll go first. I think this is going to be it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!